Victorious Hope College women's basketball team, NCAA Division III Tournament first round winners over Grove City College 69-18. Advanced to play Illinois Wesleyan tomorrow night here at DeVos Fieldhouse, 7 o'clock. Here with head coach Brian Morehouse, Kenedy Schoonveld, and Jess Moorman. Coach, if you could begin with an opening statement.
Yeah, thanks, Alan. First of all, congratulations to Grove City on a tremendous year. 26-2 coming in. Amazing year for them. And very, very well done. I think our defense obviously was the story this evening. I thought our offense certainly was not the story in the first half. We didn't play very well, and Grove City had something to do with that. But I also thought we had a lot of self-inflicted errors in the first half, sped up a little bit, just not really moving the ball, playing very well together. But in the second half, I thought we started to play a lot better together. I thought our defense continued to be very good. I mean, I remember one time I looked up, it was 6-4, and I'm like, we are in a dogfight. And then our defense really kicked in that first quarter, and I thought continued for the rest of the game. Thought we identified, they're really good players, 23 and 14, both averaging 17 points a game. Thought we identified them on the floor, made their shots difficult. Kind of had good scouting reports on where they wanted to go and how they wanted to get there. So credit to our players for a lot of their work on the film, understanding their tendencies. They put in a lot of work on that. I thought that the two people that are here with me, Jess, I thought that was one of the better games that we've had played by an individual this year. And it didn't have. It wasn't because she scored 20 points. It wasn't because she had 17 assists or anything like that. But her effort and her consistency to be in the right place at the right time, defensively, her rebounding in the first half, was consistent. Her third quarter was amazing. We went into that halftime and we talked about reset. And Jess is one of the most positive people on our team. She's probably the biggest energy giver that we have on our team, and I think she just took it upon herself when she got on the floor to bring that positivity, that energy. And even when she was on the bench, I looked over and she was leading us from the bench and the things that she was saying to her teammates. I thought Kenedy just had a solid game tonight. I think it was they were trying to take her away, and I think that when we don't move the ball very well, Kenedy doesn't get as many shots, but I thought the ones that she did get, I was happy with. And I thought that she was very good on the defensive end, very good. And I think that's the part that is often overlooked about Kenedy is everybody wants to see our MVP and they want to see how many points she scores, and they start to assume that that's what she does. And I think that she is absolutely one of the best defenders in Division III on the wing. So all year we put her on the other team's best offensive player, and she answered the call, and tonight she did it again.
Yeah, Jess, going back to that third quarter too, it was like 25-11 at halftime, and you guys just exploded in the third quarters. How much fun was that, just out there with a lot of the other energy players as well?
Yeah, right. It's always a fun thing to have happen after a first half kind of like that. Especially in this environment, being home at DeVos with our fans, with our families there, just being able to come out and play the way that we've been practicing all week is big, and it gives us all a lot of energy. So.
And then just for all you guys too, this is the lowest amount of points you guys have allowed in this floor in Hope history, and just knowing that too, and just to accomplish that, what does it say about just this win, and then also just kind of the season with defense kind of being kind of the story throughout the year?
Like Mo said, our defense kept us in it. Like, our offense just wasn't clicking, but I think we do know what to do on defense, and we needed to lock in and be in the right spots and communicate with each other, and I think we did a really good job as a team collectively tonight, just feeding off of each other's energy and also being in the right spots.
Jess, how would you describe where this defensive prowess of yours comes from? Where did it, is there a root of it or a key to it to make it something that's been consistent throughout the year?
I think what's big for me, it's hard to control every shot going in. It's hard to control your offensive game, but I know on defense, if you give the work, give the energy in, you're going to be, if you mentally think about it, you're going to be in the right space at the right time and make plays defensively. So I always just look for the hard work to shine through. So.
One thing that the other team said, Grove City said in the previous press conference was your guys' length was really a big thing that they really struggle with, and like when you have players like Olivia and then all your forwards and stuff with all the big wingspans, just like how dangerous does that make you guys?
It's definitely huge. We had a height advantage tonight in that played in our favor. I think also just having high hands and kind of, allowing us to have that length is really a big factor too. So definitely advantage us tonight with our length for sure.
Okay. Congratulations.
Great,
Oh, actually,
thank you.
one more. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Illinois Wesleyan tomorrow. Just obviously they won a championship here on this floor actually in 2012. Just what do you guys know about them, and just what are you guys looking forward to for tomorrow?
Well, they probably don't know a whole lot because they just watched the first game and they are focused in on that. But I know quite a bit. Obviously, one of the really premier coaches in the United States. She's a Hall of Famer. She is an absolute legend in Division III basketball. They play incredibly hard. They're a tough matchup because they play probably 3 point guards in their starting lineup and they can all score it. I think in their league final, they had one kid with 26 and one kid with 25. So they're really, they're very, very talented. The Rosa kid is one of the better players in the United States. And number 24, she can score at every level. She can score the 3 ball. She hit her first 2 shots tonight from 3, and they didn't even move the net. And then she went mid-range game with 2 floaters, and then she scored at the rim with a couple buckets. I mean, she's really one of the premier offensive players in the United States. They're gonna play a little bit like we do. They're gonna get up in the full court, they're gonna press and try to create some chaos there, and then they're gonna get back into their defensive end and switch a lot on screening things and make it difficult on your low post player to get a good look. So it's gonna be a great battle. We know how good they are. We've watched them, and we've played in their gym. We played in their place for a Final Four. We're very familiar with them. And I think it should be one of the better matchups in the United States tomorrow as far as an opportunity to move on to the Sweet 16 for one of our teams.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thanks, guys.